Hey everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today we are taking care of our level 40 Culinarian quest. Hello there, Lingsath, what do you have for us today? Lingsath wants you to assist Letitia with a matter of great import. Ah, Satora, you're just the last I was looking for. Which is to say, you'd be the last what Letitia was looking for. She's in need of some practice hands, and you've got the only ones she'll trust. Well, besides mine, of course, but I got my own matters to attend to. Take fair warning, Satora, the better you get, the more others will turn to you. It's a fine feeling being relied upon, but it can be a right pain in the arse, too. Anyway, enough of me prattle, run along and find out what Letitia wants. Alright, sounds good, we've got an errand. Hello, Letitia, what's up? My thanks for agreeing to help, Satora. Now I'll tell you the details of your task, but I must ask that you keep it in the utmost confidence. The Admiral is scheduled to host an afternoon tea for visiting dignitaries, and the Bismarck has been called upon to provide the repast and refreshments. I've been charged with conceiving the menu and require help making a few sample dishes. I'd be grateful if you could prepare a blood currant tart, a serving of pastry fish, and a cup of chamomile tea, all of the finest quality. As a woman of the sea, the Admiral drinks liquor like most folk drink water, but the same cannot be said of her guests. Hence the afternoon tea as opposed to, say, a dinner banquet. Alas, we know little and less of their taste besides that, so I am forced to consider a wide variety of options. It has proven to be quite a task, but with your help, I am confident we can serve up a menu to please. Alright, I'm sure we can do that, so we're gonna need to make a blood currant tart, which I believe is going to be a level 33 recipe. Let's go ahead and craft this by hand to make sure it's the highest quality possible. I already have a serving of pastry fish created. Well, okay, no. We're going to double checking my notes. No, I don't have a serving of pastry fish already created. We're going to be making it for our crafting log today either way, so I don't have it on my notes for the quest specifically. Yay! I need to be a bit better organized. Alright, anyways, after the blood currant tart, the chamomile tea is a level 24 recipe. But yes, since we're going to be making the pastry fish for our crafting log either way, I'll go over the ingredients for that when we get to, well, the crafting log part of the episode. Alright, there's our chamomile tea. Now we just need that pastry fish, and that's gonna be up in level 40. It should be up here. Is it not? Oh, right, it's one of the level 40 recipes we couldn't get before last time we did culinarian crafting, I believe because we couldn't get mirror apples yet. Alright, pastry fish. Yeah, again, I'll go over the recipes for the ingredients for that when we get to the crafting log. Alright, quality's maxed out. Now let's finish the dish itself. And there we are. That's all of the dishes we need. Hope this will do for you, Letitia. How are the items I requested coming along? Lest you forget, it's a blood currant tart, the serving of pastry fish, and a cup of chamomile tea that I need. All of the finest quality. I have them all right here for you. Ah, such a tantalizing medley of aromas. I cannot wait to sample each one. You have outdone yourself yet again, Satora. As soon as our guests seat themselves at the table, their noses will be enticed by the rich, relaxing fragrance of chamomile. Having taken a swarming sip of the tea, their attention will turn next to tart and pastry. For an instant, they are at a loss, as both dishes are prepared with such loving detail. Is this mere food to consume or art to admire? They feel a twinge of sadness that they must have faced such beauty, but that sensation is short-lived, for no sooner do their teeth break the flaky crust than they experience a veritable symphony of tastes and textures. The making of pastries and sweets demands not only a delicate hand, but artistic sense besides. And you, Satora, are possessed of both. I can recommend you to the Admiral without reserve. I owe you an apology and an explanation. I wasn't being wholly forthright with you. While I am indeed tasked with conceiving the menu for the Admiral's functions, it was also my job to select the guild member who will serve as her chef. And I am thrilled to inform you that that honor shall fall to you. The woman who passed my test with flying colors. There is no doubt in my mind that you will represent the Bismarck admirably. Keep up the fine work and be close at hand for when the Admiral has need of you. Alright, well then, we are being tested? It sounds like we've got a big job ahead of us, being the chef for an upcoming banquet hosted by the Admiral. Goody! That's gonna be a lot on our plate. But I'm sure we can handle it. I mean, that's why we just had a test after all. Alright then, let us go ahead and get started with the crafting log now. So, starting off, in addition to our level 41 to 45 crafting log, we're also going to be taking care of the pastry fish, which we just did, and the apple juice, which was not available before. Both of these because we couldn't get mirror apples last time we did culinary and crafting. Alright, so getting started, what do we need? Let's see, so starting off in South Shroud, we're going to need to use our botany to get 1 unit of thyme, as well as 1 Gridanian walnut. In the North Shroud, we have 1 Midland cabbage from botany and 1 maple sap. In Middle Enosia, we have 4 sunset wheat, 1 ruby tomato. In Lower Lenosia, we have 1 lowland grapes, 1 highland parsley, and 4 cinderfoot olives. Next up in Eastern Lenosia, we can get 1 salt leek, 4 nutmeg, and 1 almond. From Upper Lenosia, we can get 2 Sagoli sage and 3 Roland berries. In Central Thanalin, we can mine up 1 rock salt and use botany for 2 cloves and 2 black pepper. In Eastern Thanalin, we can use botany for 1 popoto and 3 button mushrooms. Southern Thanalin, we can get 1 desert saffron. Western Thanalin, we can get... Oops, hold on. Salt cod. We need high quality salt cod. There we go. Western Thanalin, we need to use botany for 1 wild onion, 2 Garlean garlic, and 1 Curthan carrot. In the Curthis Central Highlands, we need to use botany for 7 mirror apples. I'm realizing I forgot to go over the crystals, so let's go over that real quick. Oh god, I didn't finish off the quality. Dang it. Oh well, not a big deal. Missed out on the high quality crafting food, but it's fine, I guess. For the crystals, we need 50 water shards and 69 fire shards. Alright, back to our gathering. From buffaloes in Eastern Lenosia, over by Costa del Sol, we can get 4 night milk. F-tails. We need 1 F-tail, but they're mostly found from enemies that are too high level for us to deal with at the present moment. We could go... Yeah, everywhere I can think of where we could find F-tails is going to be too high level. It's going to be like the high level 40s for combat. So no F-tail. I'm going to skip that, but if you can get 1 F-tail, that would be fantastic. You can get them from axolotls in Western Lenosia if you go deep into Sahagin territory. You can head west of the Observatorium in Curthis to find mud puppies. And if you head to an area called Mordona, which we have not been to yet, and it'll be a bit before we go there, you can find lentic mud puppies that drop them as well. Let's see, we need 1 buffalo sirloin, which comes from the buffaloes in Eastern Lenosia by Costa del Sol. You can get that with the night milk. We need 1 bat wing from bats. We can find bats in Lower Lenosia, cave bats in the cave leading towards Middle Lenosia, and sun bats in Central Thanalin by Blackbrush Station. Just need 1 bat wing from them. And finally, last thing we gather from enemies is going to be 2 Opkalu eggs from Opkalu over in Eastern Lenosia again, over by Costa del Sol, to the south of Costa del Sol specifically. 2 Opkalu eggs. Next up, fishing. Let's see. We're going to need to fish up in Lower Lenosia. You can fish up 1 tiger cod. I did that up by the cedar wood. In Kurthis, from the river, just west of the Observatorium, we can fish up 1 northern pike. Where else? In the North Shroud, we can fish up a brass loach. Where else can we get those? We can also get them in the Central Shroud. There's a few places you can get the loach. Next up, Eastern Lenosia, South Bloodshore. We can fish up 1 Bianak Bream. Let's see. In any of the main city-states, at one of the tradecraft shops, we can purchase 1 mineral water and 5 buffalo milk. And I believe that's going to be everything. If you can get those... If you can get that F-tail, that's the only thing I'm not able to get, you'll be able to make everything on our list for the day. Alright, now for the pre-crafts. For the pre-crafts, we're going to, as an alchemist, make... do 1 round of crafting of clove oil to get 2 clove oil total. As a culinarian, we're going to make 1 maple syrup. Craft table salt once to make 6 total. We're going to make some raisins, 1 raisins. 1 sweet cream. 1 craft of smooth butter to get 3 of them. 1 craft of sunset wheat flour to get 3 of them. 1 craft of olive oil to get 2 of that. 1 gelatin. 1 pie dough. 1 salt cod. And 1 walnut bread. And that is all the pre-crafting. Once you've done all of that, you should be able to just go through and craft everything on our crafting log through level 45. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up this last craft, and next time on Final Fantasy XIV. Looks like we are doing some side quests, and I'm thinking we're going to do side quests up in Kurthis. Possibly a couple in North Shroud as well, but we're primarily going to be focusing on Kurthis. So I will see everyone next time for that.